There was once a young boy in a village who was constantly troubled by his inabilities to let go of past bad memories. No matter how hard he tried, he kept replaying the same incidents in his mind over and over again. If someone said something hurtful to him, or if things didn't go his way, he would dwell on it endlessly, unable to move on. Habit of overthinking consumed him. His mind was always clouded with negative thoughts, cursing his luck or even blaming God for his misfortunes. Sometimes he would become consumed with thoughts of revenge, plotting how to get back at those who had wronged him. Because of this, he found it hard to maintain good relationships with others or to focus on anything productive. He lived in a constant state of tension and mental disturbance. Seeing his distress, a friend suggested he must visit a Zen master who lived in a nearby Buddhist monastery. Go to him, the friend said. He may have a solution to help you with your problem. The boy decided to follow his friend's advice. He went to the monastery, found the Zen master, and poured out his heart, explaining how he couldn't stop thinking about past events and couldn't let go of old painful memories. The Zen master listened quietly. Then, without saying a word, he stood up and walked inside the monastery. The boy was puzzled but decided to wait. After a while, the Zen master returned, holding a clay cup filled with water. He approached the boy and asked, "Tell me, how much do you think this cup weighs?" The boy looked at the cup and replied, "I can't say exactly, but it's not very heavy." The Zen master then asked, "What do you think would happen if I held this cup like this for a few minutes?" "Nothing much," the boy replied. "And what if I held it like this for an hour?" the Zen master asked. The boy thought for a moment and then answered, "Your hand would start to ache." The Zen master nodded. "And if I held it all day long," the boy replied seriously, "your hand would be in a lot of pain. It might even go numb, your muscles would get tense, and eventually your hand might become paralyzed." The Zen master smiled and said, "But did the weight of the cup change during all this time?" The boy shook his head. "No, the weight stayed the same." "Then why did your hand hurt and your muscles tense up?" asked the Zen master. "Holding on for too long," the boy answered. The Zen master nodded again and said, "Exactly. Now what should you do to relieve the pain?" "Put the cup down," the boy replied. The Zen master smiled warmly. "Precisely. Life's troubles are like this cup. Hold on to them for a short time and it's manageable. But hold on to them for too long and they start to weigh you down, causing more pain and suffering. The key is to put them down before they harm you." He continued, "It's important to reflect on past mistakes and learn from them, but it's even more important to let go and move forward. If you cling to the past, it will only bring pain into your life, just like holding on to that cup. Today's actions are what matter. If you sit with your past, it will slip further out of your control, and you will find yourself regretting it in the future. So, let's go of the worries, focus on what you can do today, and stop burdening yourself with thoughts of what has already happened. Worrying only leads you to your downfall.